What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? You. What's up, everyone? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Yeah, sorry about the little shaking there. How's everyone doing tonight? This evening? What's up, Ashley? How are you doing? What's up, YouTube? We got YouTube in the house, and we got TikTok over here. Come on in. Give y'all a little time to come in. Hi, Kim. What's up, Joseph? What's up, David? Yes, sir. Hooty hoo. Hey, Natasha. What's up, Callie? What's up, Missy Twin? Where y'all coming in from? Where you coming in from? You know, roll call. Awesome. Awesome. That's you. That's good to hear, Ashley. Hey, Dozetta. What's up, Allison? We got Chi-Town, Minneapolis, and San Antonio over here. New York. What's up, Compton, California, Pensacola? I love Pensacola. Jersey, Alabama, Mississippi in the house. What part of Mississippi? You know we got the Cali over here in the house. Florida and YouTube. Natasha Alexander coming in from Columbia, Mississippi. Columbia, GTA, baby. That golden triangle. Y'all know nothing about that? Texas, Brunswick, Georgia, San Juan, Texas. We got Memphis in the house. Knoxville, Mexico. Pearl, Mississippi. Trinidad. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for being here. Hey, look here. Don't even be looking for a cameo. My wife is not here tonight. She's still out of town with her family. As you all well know, if you've been on here with us, we haven't been on much this week because my wife is out of town dealing with the death in the family. So I just got off the phone with her, and she's really trying to get some sleep tonight because the services start tomorrow. So for everyone that is Nesbitt, Taylorsville, Mississippi. So for everyone on here that has been actually praying for us and sent prayers stuff to us, man, thank you all. Thank you all so much. Weir, Mississippi. I know where it's called Where. Weir. We say Where, Mississippi, over there near Philadelphia. Know exactly where that is. Anybody know me? I'm from Decatur, Mississippi. Yeah, Decatur. Look it up. You gotta look real close because it's real small. So, but thank y'all for being in here. Thank you. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you for the condolences. Yeah, like I said last week. I think David and the one here. Hey, let's go through our spiel though. David Williams and Taj, our daughter, they're our moderators on YouTube. Man, we're about love, laughter, and fun. So please keep all the negative comments to yourself, man. Let's just be positive on here. Build each other up and love each other right where we are. Okay. Same thing on TikTok. We're gonna have our moderators here, who will be my girl D. Clark Curry, and if Ashley is on here, be Ashley with graffiti. West Point. Know exactly what West Point is, man. You got to get to West Point to get the Tupelo. Got to get to West Point to get the Memphis, coming from Meridian. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is kind of, it's not, I ain't gonna say weird, but I do feel a little um, incomplete when my wife is not here. I do feel a little incomplete when she's not here. But I love the fact that we can grow even when we're not together. So that is what we're talking about tonight. I told my wife, now that we've been married 13 years, this year 13 years, being away from my wife is different. And I'm here to ask you all, how is it being away from your spouse? How is it? How is it that um man, when you know your spouse is not there, how does it make you feel? How do you sleep at night? Yeah, yeah. Um, how do you interact with the kids differently? Salute from France. Thank you for being in here. Boy 69000023. Thank you. I'm that baby. Well, I'm that 1983 baby girl. And I'm not gonna say that's how it should be. Somebody you say you should be lonely. No, I guess it depends on how you define the word lonely for that particular point of view. So I'm gonna take some questions. I'm probably getting divorced. So I'm gonna take some questions from some of you all. What for one of you all just not coming on here? My wife will not be here tonight. She's probably going to chime in from someone else's account where she is if she's not going to sleep. Shout out to my wife. I'm always give shout out to my wife, Stacey. I love you, girl. But I think you all know that. My wife is one of those people that everybody hangs their hat on when it's time of struggle, when it's time of conflict, when it's time of sorrow. My wife has a knack of um, problem solving. Yeah, she's a great problem solver for people. As my girl Lisa Benson, she'll tell you she like if you allow Stacey to, Stacey will run your life. She'll plan what you eat. She'll plan what time you go to sleep, what time you need to wake up to be great. And that's what she does. And she does it for so many people. But what's amazing is I watch how my wife keeps it together. I watch how she keeps it together and she's right there on the edge of falling off the edge herself because she hasn't taken any time to grieve herself. So when we get alone and together and all she wants to do is just hug me and cry, it's it's testing for me as a husband, but at the same time, that's not my moment. Yeah, that's not my moment. So I don't know who this is for, but when someone is grieving, it's not. I don't think it's appropriate for you to put your grief on them at the time or tell them how they should grieve. That's my wife's moment. That's her moment to grieve, and all I want to do is be there for her. Period. Um, so that's what I really can't wait to see. When I see her tomorrow, she's already told me, "Joaquin, I haven't slept good in 2 nights. I miss you." Cool. Well, I ain't slept good in 3 nights. So apparently, after you've been with someone for so long, the things that you swore you didn't like in the beginning about the way they sleep at night, you start to miss it. My wife has to have her leg between my legs. She has to lay a certain way and have my legs or my leg on top of her legs or something to sleep good. And now I find myself at night putting a pillow up under the covers and I have my leg on top of the pillow. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Don't y'all laugh at me. If y'all laughing at me, shame on y'all. I'm on here pouring my heart out to y'all. But anyway, how does it how does it affect you when your wife is away, when your husband is away, when your spouse is away? Hey, Miss Mary. What's up, Kim? What's up, Kim? Tony? I got Tony and them over here from Montgomery. Hey, David, I miss my wife too, man. And I'm gonna tell you something. I don't mind getting on here confessing this and saying these things. Most people won't say it, especially men coming from um, a place of pride or not understanding, a place of ignorance. And ignorance just means not understanding. That's not a bad word. However, I didn't see this. I didn't see this growing up. Yeah, I did not see this growing up. So I didn't see this kind of affection, positive affection. And I don't think my wife did either. And I know she did not see it either. So the fact that we found a way to change the narrative of our families and set a whole new standard for our family and our generations to come, that's what you should desire for your family. If you come from that, it's about continuing that. Um, even though we are grieving right now for a loss of a family life, it's still a time to celebrate the life that she lived. In my opinion, it's still a time to celebrate the life that we still have. You know, when it comes for me, when it comes to funerals, I don't, I don't, I don't be down. I have my moments. I cry. I reminisce, but I have some fun. I have some fun because, in my opinion, it's too late to be sad now. If you didn't say the things you need to say to that person, let them know how you felt. You didn't have fun, but now that they are gone, man, it's time to celebrate their life. It's time to celebrate their life and carry on the memories that they had. But yeah, I think I just saw my wife text over here saying that she was trying to get on someone else's account. So hopefully she jumps in, especially on YouTube. I can read her comments a whole lot better. But okay, back into the subject. How does it feel to be away from your spouse? I don't feel lonely. I feel I ain't even gonna say incomplete. I feel incomplete right now because I'm so used to her being here beside me, close to me, touching on me, smiling at me. So in this moment, I feel incomplete. But when I wake up in the morning, I feel um, motivated. I feel motivated to do the things that I normally would do and then some. Because me being here with my boys, man, you know, look, they're used to mama doing certain things. They're used to dad doing certain things. Now I have to be the balance. And my son Maddox, who has his mom wrapped around his finger, he walks up to me today while we're getting ready to go to the pool after they rode around me all day taking care of errands and running things for school. He says, "You know, Dad, I really do want pizza tonight." And he said, "May I have a drink with it?" My older son Landon says, "Now you know, Daddy says no, you ain't getting no drink." But you know what I said? Man, sure, you can have a drink tonight. Because if Mama was here, he'd have his drink. You have to have balance just because the other person isn't there. Who passed away? My cousin. Well, our cousin passed away this past weekend. Man, and look, life is short. Life is unexpected for any of us. Our cousin was 49 years old. 49 years old and died from congestive heart failure. So when people sit around and say, you know, I have time, do you? Yeah. When your spouse is away, are you all or do you all separate? Or I mean, do you all leave each other on bad terms? Or do you make sure you have the conversation before you all leave to make sure everything is good? My wife and I, we man, it's been years since we separated or left each other for whatever reasons, nothing negative on bad terms. No, no, we ain't leaving the house with on bad terms. Nope. There haven't been many times that my wife walked out the door to go somewhere else or visit family or go anywhere for work or anything, and I've said, "Whoo, I'm glad she gone." Well, you know, it depends if it was football season. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. There have been many times I walked that she's walked out of the house and said, you know, wow, you know, I'm glad she's gone. Hasn't been. Man, I learned to enjoy my wife's presence. You know, not because I'm the third husband, not because um, I want to be around her to watch what she's doing. No, just like being in her presence. Man, if you are with your spouse and you just don't enjoy being in their presence, man, you all need to have that real deep conversation about, you know, what are we doing? I called my wife today, and I always make her laugh. She called me this morning. She called me this morning about 8:45, and she answered the phone. She said, "Hey, good morning, good looking. What you doing?" I said, "I've been sitting here for the last 45 minutes staring at the phone, waiting on it to ring because I knew it would be you." And she died laughing. Died laughing. My wife said, "You are so silly." She was like, "Boy, you just woke up." I said, "No, I've been up for a minute." But the thing about it is, my wife said, I needed that smile this morning. If you're away from your spouse and they don't look forward to hearing your voice or seeing your number pop up on the phone, I don't care if it's been 3 months, 3 years, 13 years, 23 years, 30 years, 40 years. You still need to make sure you all work to make sure you have that connection, that you miss each other. Yeah. Right now, where my wife is, there is no Starbucks. My wife said yesterday, she's like, Joaquin, I need some coffee so bad. I miss your coffee every morning. You best believe when I get on that road tomorrow, I'm going to have a cup of Starbucks for her. Matter of fact, I might put the Keurig in the back of the truck in the toolbox and just take it on so make sure she has coffee while we're there. Yes, yes, I'm that husband. Call me a sucker you want. I'm happy. So when my wife is away from me, I'm always thinking about what ways can I please her, make her smile, even when she's away from me. That's what I do. Hold on, give me 1 second. Boys, boys. I'm sorry, my see when she's away, they always test me too. So I gotta hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Just man. What's the problem? What are y'all doing? Who's jumping around?
Oh, Max.
No, we're trying to find the remote.
You jumping around to find the remote?
No, sir.
Oh, you jumping off the couch, weren't you?
Trying to find the remote.
Were you jumping off the couch?
Mm-mm.
Did you jump off the ottoman?
Ottoman? What's the ottoman?
The thing that you put your feet on. The thing that opens up and you put the covers in.
Max, stop jumping, okay?
Yes, sir.
Did you brush your teeth?
Yes, sir.
Did you? Come here, let me see. I'm sorry, y'all. This is what we have to do. Mama's still away, but I gotta. Come here. Y'all think you brush his teeth? I don't think you brush his teeth. Smile at him. Smile. Did you brush his teeth? Right here. You brush your teeth? Look right there.
So cute.
You better brush your teeth.
I did that.
You did? Okay. Tell everybody good night.
Good night. We're going to bed right now.
You're finna go upstairs and finish watching your movie. Then you go to bed. Here's the other one. Now this one right here, this is my 11-year-old, y'all. He'd be 12 in September. And as y'all can see, he looked like his mama. And you think he's cute. he really think he's handsome. He really is, but I don't like telling him because I don't want to blow his head up. But he is handsome, What's up, D. Clark? You good?
Yes, sir.
And he go have some guns on it too. Show him your guns, man. Show him your guns. Ha 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 ha. Show him over here. Show him over here. Show him over here. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Give me some. Give me some. All right, go do your push-ups.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you too. I'm not playing. Landon, make sure you do them.
Yes, sir.
All right, love y'all. We'll pray shortly.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. All right. So now, Landon, they said they see your muscles, man. He gonna be smiling in his sleep. They're gonna be sleeping. So, like I was saying, this is what it's about. When my wife comes home, or when I come home, we don't have to worry about the kids being taken care of. We don't have to worry about the house being taken care of. We don't have to worry about certain things being taken care of. And because of what my wife is going through, I'm always looking for a reason and a way to make her smile when she comes home. That's my job. That's my wife. I don't need my wife here for me to do stuff for her. Because first of all, I'm really not doing a lot of things I want to do for my wife. I'm doing them because I want to be a great husband. And I think that's what a lot of men miss it at. And I'm talking about from being a husband standpoint. Women, wives, people in from a peripheral and take what you need. But I truly feel that if I strive to be the best husband I can be, whether my wife is here or there, I'm always setting the bar high for her. That's what I do. Yep. People can use all the excuses they want. I didn't see it growing up. My daddy was this. My mom was this. I didn't see it either. My daddy wasn't that either. So I just took what he didn't do and I do it. And all the advice I need comes from my wife. Period. I found this place called Buff City Soaps. I think it's Buff City Soaps. If y'all know what it is, put it in the chat for me. Buff City Soap. Oh my God. These soaps smell so freaking good. Woo! Oh my God, they smell so good. I found it in Memphis, but I now found out there's one here in Birmingham as well. I went and bought my wife like 12 different bars of soap. And I put one in her bag before she left. And she called me, she's like, Joaquin, this soap smells so darn good. I know. Maddox, you finna go to bed. Anyway, these soaps smell so good. And she said, oh my God, Joaquin, I smelled the soap all night while I was sleeping. Thinking about me while she sleep, y'all. You that's it, David. Buff City Soap. She's thinking about me while she sleep. They also have bath, but they made bath bombs. So guess what? When she comes home, she has about 5 or I think about 10. I'm gonna just put 5 around the tub for her so she can pick out whatever flavor, whatever scent she want to smell, and just relax. My goal is when we come home Saturday after a stressful day, dealing with family, dealing with heartache, dealing with the burden of losing a loved one, I want my wife to come home to a house with peace and comfort. That's it. That's my job. Period. And I'm speaking about for me. But I'll be real with y'all. I can't wait till she get home because I need some sleep. If y'all know what I mean, I need some sleep. I don't know about y'all, but I yearn for my wife when she gone. I'm just keep it real. David, I was trying to hold it in, but I'm just go ahead and say it. I miss my wife. I miss the feel of her. Man. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave. That Camille, drip, girl. You, woo. It's only 3 hours. Don't make me drive there tonight. I don't have to leave in the morning. I'll leave tonight. Kids got to go to sleep anyway. So yes, I do. And I tell her that. I embarrass her sometimes when I text her. I'm not, man. Look, all that macho stuff. Being married is like going into a gym to lift weights. You leave your pride outside the door because you can't lift all them weights and you can't hide all these emotions. I ain't trying to hide mine. I miss my wife. Nope, miss mine. Even when I don't like her, I love her so much I still miss her. God dog, wish I had somebody to talk to. And I ain't heard her joking about 3 days in my face And now I'm like, they ain't heard a joke. So I'm missing stuff. Yep. These little boys gonna make me whoop they behind. They own one tonight. I should never give them drinks. See, if Stacey was here, she'd walk up there and say, "Could you all please hold it down? Because if your father comes up here, you know he's gonna tear y'all behind up. So calm down." See, they don't have that coverage tonight. But the only thing that's keeping them is that I don't want to walk away from the live, and so had a moment, had a moment. Someone said, "I miss her too." So Emmanuel, explain that to me. Emmanuel Rio said, You miss the little things when you don't have them. What are some of the little things that you miss about your spouse? Even on YouTube, tell me, what are some of the little things that you miss about your spouse? Not the physical things. I said the little things. You know, yeah, that didn't come out right. Yeah, it didn't come out right. Yeah, what are some of those things? Oh, see, she's trying to call me. Sorry, TikTok. That was my cousin, man. She just had a baby, and I was really. That's what been FaceTiming us tonight with the baby. She just had the baby Sunday. Just had the baby Sunday, so we haven't seen a picture of her yet. So I was calling them just to check on them, see how they're doing. Shout out to my girl, Jennifer Taylor Wright, Nashville, Tennessee. We'll be up there very, very soon to check you all out. And congratulations to my cousin Chris, fatherhood number 3. Love you, man. Proud of you. She said she missed her work being picked up from work during the wintertime. The laughter. And I love that. The laughter, his smile. Yeah, David said her laying her legs on his lap while he relaxes on the couch. Um, Cat drill asks, how do you both keep it strong between the both of us? Um, Stacey and I, we've done a good job of not only recognizing our strengths and each other's strengths. We've done a great job at allowing us to um, when my wife is in her element of what she's good at and what she is purposed to do, I don't get in her way. I don't get in her way. That's not a time for me to be husband. That's a time for a leader to sit back and say, "Hey, you're in your flow. Do your thing." And she does the same for me. This ain't about pride or um, hierarchy, anything like this. It's about, man, this is your time. Shine, girl. I'm your biggest cheerleader. For me, we've been married 13 years. We've been together 16, Joanne. For me, I'm my wife's biggest cheerleader. I'm her biggest push. I'm her dope man. I'm my wife's dope man. I'm pushing her. I push her. I'm trying to push her to greatness that she doesn't even think she has. That's my job. When I got married, my wife, of course, took my last name. No matter where she goes or where I go, she represents me and I represent her. So there can never be a time when she outshines me. My wife is a part of me. There'll never be a time that I'll outshine her or um I ain't domain over her. No, man, she's a part of me. Where I go, she goes. Where she go, I go. Period. And we don't have to be there physically. It's my girl. So it baffles me when I see and I hear about couples that will say that my spouse is jealous of me because I'm doing this, and it's a good thing. And I'm like, how? I'm like, how is it? How is that a bad thing? Men, fellas, if your wife out here and she just got a promotion or got a new job and she makes 20, 40, 50, 60,000, $100,000 more than you, man, I'll be walking on water. Man, I don't know if I can be with a woman make that much more money than me. Shoot, I can. Man, what you need? Coffee? Got you, girl. Because this is the thing. Let me say this. Because as I'm making this about money, speaking for me, the things I would do for my wife if she made that much more money than me, are the things I would do for her if she didn't have a job at all. So when I say these things, I'm thinking from my point of view, my mindset. And I would tell everybody, Nick, I picked a good wife. Woo! I picked a good one, y'all. That's what it's about. If I make all the money and she doesn't make anything, I'm gonna still say, hey babe, what you think we should do with the money that I just made? What you think we should do with the taxes? What are we doing for this year? What are we doing for this? Because there's no hierarchy or anything in our marriage. My wife and I are equal. Yes, I am the head. Let's not get it twisted. We ain't get away from God's word. I ain't changing nothing about his word. God, husband, wife, children. Period. But my wife and I, we're a package. Yep. Yep. When I'm away from my wife, it gives me a chance to reflect on how much I need her. Yeah, how much I need her. How much I miss her. Some of the things that right now that we miss from our spouse when they're away from us are things that other married couples, unfortunately, don't even know how to appreciate. They don't. They don't know how to appreciate it. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, my wife, man, please. Prime example, my wife got mad at me the other week. Y'all heard about it. Y'all heard about it. I'm not going to tell the story unless she's on here with me. But she came at me with a joke and I made a response that, she did not like. I'm sorry. It's not that she didn't like it. She didn't receive it the way it was meant and the way it was delivered. And my wife got kind of upset with me, y'all. She told me, Joaquin, don't talk to me. I have to process this, and I'm not gonna be finished processing it until tomorrow. It's about 7 o'clock when this thing happened, 7 p.m. 1900. I'm like, man, you already know you're gonna be mad. You still gonna be mad about it? And I sat there with a smile on my face. I said, babe, I understand. So I understand. She got mad because my energy didn't match her disappointment. Y'all hear me out. Please hear me out. My wife got up. She got even madder because my energy didn't match her disappointment. So I started playing the game on my phone, and she said, "You're not even going to be bothered." I said, "Well, sweetie, I didn't do anything wrong. I don't feel, but this is your moment. Have your moment. I'm not going to come down to that level and join you in your moment. I'm gonna still be all right." My wife was pissed, y'all. My wife washed dishes and cleaned the kitchen up. Washed dishes by hand. Ooh, thank you. Thank you. I love that pearl. I don't know who gave me that pearl. Miss Sugar Sweet. Thank you, baby. Look, that was beautiful. My wife washed dishes by hand that night. My wife never washed dishes by hand. She has a phobia of that. Her and the boys cleaned the kitchen up. Then she got up the next morning so anxious. She was still mad, y'all. I heard her stomach growling, so I knew she was hungry. But see, this is when you have to know your wife. This is when you have to know your wife. I know my wife when she's mad like this, she's not going to receive or accept anything from me. And you have to know that. And guess what? You can't get in your feelings because they're having a moment. Just because my wife is pissed off or mad at me doesn't change the fact that I'm still her husband and I'm going to do the things I need to do to be a husband. I hope some of y'all husbands catch this. Yeah, just because she mad or she upset or we've had a misunderstanding doesn't mean I stop doing husband duties. Have I always been this way? No, I've had to grow to this. Because this has been year 2 or 3. Oh, we'd have both been mad. We'd have both hitting the pillow. But that gets old after a while. Yeah, it gets old after a while. A marriage is something that you make. You make it work. Yeah. So even when we're apart, we're still equally becoming one. Now I love the fact that you have to become one, and you'll never become fully one because that's the whole process of the marriage. My opinion, my understanding of what the word says. But back to the story. My wife gets out of bed. I'm in the bathroom, brushing my teeth and everything. We up early, getting ready to jump on sessions. And she makes up her side of the bed. Y'all, this is the funniest thing. This is the funniest thing I've seen in a long time. Y'all don't understand me. My wife made up her side of the bed. Miss Sugar, I mean crisp. My wife ain't made up the bed in some years. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Because I'm the one always make up the bed. I love making up the bed. Even if she gets out of it last, I end up making the bed up. Some people say it's a military thing. No, that's how my mom was. When she hit the floor, you hit the floor. And the first thing you do is make your bed up. Some things just become habit. But my wife made up her side of the bed. I mean, put the pillows on there. It was almost a line down the middle of the bed. And I was like, I said, this baby, mad. Yeah. Yeah, somebody just said, oh, she mad. My wife is mad, y'all. Yeah, my wife is mad. I'm like, dude. So I say, good morning, sweetie. Good morning. She walks by me and this is what I loved about it though. My wife kisses me every morning, or we kiss each other every morning. She walked by me. Now she gave me a little peck. She didn't even give me a kiss. She just and went on by. I was like, okay, I'll take. She went in, sat down, and jumped right on her session. She had an early session that morning. I went into the kitchen, made her coffee as always, y'all. As always, make her coffee every morning. Made her coffee. And then I thought about it. I said, you know what? I heard her stomach growling, but I know if I ask my wife, are you hungry? She's going to say no. Because at this point in time, she don't want to receive anything from me because she has taken the position of being mad. See, she doesn't have to be, but she's taking the position of being mad because of something that was a nerve that was struck that happened way before me. That's why it's so important for married couples to talk about their past. If I didn't know where this attitude or this moment was stemming from, I would probably have a moment or attitude as well. But I knew where it was stemming from, and I knew it didn't have anything to do with me. However, just because my wife is streaming off something that happened before me, my words are still the reason my wife is in this position of the way she feels. So therefore, I have to take responsibility for my words and my actions causing her to have a flashback because I'm the one that said it. I know. Some of y'all ain't ready for this. Some of y'all are like, well, shoot, if it ain't my fault, well, I don't see why I'm taking up for this. I ain't been taking the heat for it. That's what a husband does. When you marry a woman, and women, when you marry a man, unfortunately, you're gonna have to have some blood spilled on you that from people that you know, other people that stabbed that person. Now they're finna bleed on you, and you're the one that have to mesh these wounds together. You're the one that have to get this residue of issues and feelings. That's what marriage is about. Unfortunately, because we don't follow. If we don't follow God's word and we bring all this past sin, past issues, unresolved issues, and brokenness into a marriage, then what does the brokenness go? It just doesn't leave. Um, it just doesn't disappear or evaporate. So I went in the kitchen. I said, the boys aren't up yet. Cooked her some grits, made her egg white omelet, and made her did some shrimp and grits for her favorite breakfast. I took her the shrimp and grits and had a nice egg on. I should have took a picture of it. And I took her some palm juice. She loved this pomegranate juice. Took the palm juice and I handed her the plate. And this is what my wife did when she saw the plate, y'all. This is what she did when she saw the plate. She saw the plate when she was on set. She was like, and she started to smirk like this. She says, and I died laughing. I bust out laughing. I'm like, that's what I would do. Oh, that's what I would do. I would be like, I ain't finna show you. I ain't accepting nothing. But anyway. I gave her plate. I'm gonna put a pause right there. I'm gonna speak to this. My man HT Deuce. HT Deuce, I would partially agree unless you intentionally hurt her. You cannot own someone else's shortcomings. I see where you're coming from, and I agree with you to a certain extent. But when I married my wife, I married everything that came with her, even the other person's shortcomings. Because now it's my job to, I ain't gonna say overcome that. It's my job to be the husband and the spouse now that loves her through that. So I can meet her in that moment where she's lacking or what she didn't have, and I can feel that space, whether it's a space of hurt or not. And this is just my opinion on that. So if I say something that triggers her from her past and it still produces some hurt or shame, I have to love her through that. I have to love her in that moment because that came with her. No different than when she has to deal with my prideful act. Yeah, when I have my moments and she knows it has nothing to do with her, she still has to love me through that. I don't care if it came from my childhood. She still has to love me through that. If my wife says something to me that reminds me of something that somebody said to me when I was in junior high, high school, and I get upset, guess what I'm gonna take that out on? My wife, because I ain't think of find them people that I was in junior high with or high school. My wife is the one that has to, it's probably more than likely going to bear the burden of my attitude and my wounds. So therefore, she has to be the one to love me through it. So that's all I'm saying, HT Deuce. I understand what you're saying about, I know I didn't intentionally hurt her, but at the same time, it triggered something in her that made her feel a sense of shame and disappointment because she didn't understand where it was. See, that's the thing. When you're married, it's about getting an understanding. That's what it's about, getting understanding and understanding the why. When you understand the why they feel this way, you're better, more equipped, and even keeled about why they act that way. So the fact that I know the why of why she felt that way, it was easy for me to do the things I need to do to show her that despite how you feel, despite how you took it, I'm still your husband. When my wife finally heard the story of why I said what I said and processed it, she laughed her behind off. My wife laughed her behind off once she finally understood why I said what I said. I'm sorry. I hadn't been looking at TikTok. Somebody said something? I mean, I have been looking at YouTube. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna come back to you, H2 Deuce. Thank you for your comment, man. God bless you. YouTube. So sorry for your loss. Yes, we lost our cousin this past weekend. And somebody said Stacey's last name. I am continuing to pray for her. My wife's last name is Loper, Loper. Yeah, that's my last name, Loper. And actually, you spell Stacey name Stacey. Just I'm saying. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ashley Smooth. I wasn't trying to correct you. Somebody just told me that Stacey's in my YouTube as Stacey last name. I see you, girl. There she is, y'all. Y'all can't see it on TikTok. My baby and she's in YouTube over here. She done slid in trying to slide in my DMs, girl. don't get out my DMs. You better stop. Man, that girl crazy. All right, but anyway, but yeah, so after I fixed her breakfast, after I fixed my wife breakfast, she came to me and spoke to me after she got off the live, and this was the day before. This was the day before I surprised her with her father. Yes, this was the day before I surprised her with her father. Yep. I've been planning on I snuck her father in, and I've been planning it for about 4 months, 4 or 5 months. Yep. So her being mad, me sneaking him in, it just happened all at the right time, y'all. It all worked out for me. But this is what I tell people as married men. And my man HT Deuce, he had a great point. But once you marry someone, even wives, once you marry a man, you take on the burden of whatever they've been through. That's why it's so important to have those effective communication and those effective moments to talk to that person to know how to love them in certain moments. Because unfortunately, we cannot always love our spouse on the same level every day. You always have to set your level high, but some days they have the moments you be like, look, let you have your moment. Sometimes you always don't meet the mark. But what I love about our marriage, I'm going to speak for our marriage, is when we're away from each other. Yeah. Thank you, D. Clark. Yeah, it was smooth bringing our dad in, boy. Hey, all was forgiven. There was grace upon grace upon grace. Ain't that right, baby? Tell him, girl, I had some grace that day. Yes, I did. But yeah, once you know about your spouse past, even their family history, you start receiving them differently. And this is the thing, I knew enough about my wife's past that there was not much that she could probably throw at me in the middle of a marriage that would surprise me. Wasn't much about me. I'm an open book. Anybody that knows me know if you ask me a question, I don't know if I'm just special ed or what, but I don't know how to lie. I don't know how to lie. I just tell you the truth, and I'll let you deal with it how you may. Um, Sometimes it comes off a little, brash, rigid, but this is who I am. And my wife, she loves that about me. She has polished me up over the years, and she's letting me know and taught me how to deliver in certain instances to certain people, certain surroundings. That's what she does. That's what my wife is, man, great at, and I love her for that. Um, but yeah, that incident, I'm so glad it happened because it showed us that we've matured so much over the years. And I don't think a lot of married couples, whether they're together or apart from one another, they don't take the time to really look at how much they've grown. And I would encourage any married couple out here that has not taken the time to do this, sit down and really think about where you've grown from to where you are now, especially if there's a big difference in positive difference or negative, because we need to figure out, hey, where do we go wrong? Where do we miss the mark? And sometimes people can, in my opinion, my wife and I, we've been coaching and we've been marriage counseling, marriage coaching, grief recovery stuff for right 8 years now. And a lot of couples get on autopilot. They get on autopilot. And when something tragic or something unfamiliar comes into the marriage, it throws everything off. And now we're having conversations that should have been had 5, 6, 10 years prior. But people were so used to making sure I don't ruffle feathers that now they don't say anything. When they've had ample opportunities. If your wife asks you, hey, is there something bothering you? Tell them that something is bothering you. If your husband asks you, hey, is there something we need to talk about? Tell them if there's something we need to talk about. Because one thing I know, I met my wife 16 years ago. She is not the woman I met 16 years ago, y'all. And I'm sorry to say, hey, if you've been with someone more than 5 years, he's not the same person you met 5 years ago. I'm sorry. It's not possible. We evolve. That's life. Yeah, my wife has been a pescatarian for going on 7 years. My wife went from eating chicken and ribs one day to saying, baby, I'm not ever eating chicken stuff again. Y'all don't know what that did for me. That messed me up. I was like, Lord have mercy. Baby, I know we fast together. I know we do some diet and stuff right here together, but I hope you don't expect me to follow that route. Chicken? No. We ain't giving up chicken. And then go ask me, Joaquin, you have to watch this video I watched called What the Health? It'll make you change your mind. Why would I want to watch a movie like that? You watch that movie that made you want to eat chicken. I don't want nothing to do with that movie. Take that movie away from me. Chicken? No, I'm eating my chicken. Shoot. I'm gonna get some churches tomorrow. I mean chicken. You keep that what the hell? I don't want to see nothing. No, I don't want to see that book or that movie. What you want to talk about, Stacey? I ain't got time to tell no jokes with you. I'm talking about missing you. She over here talking some, I'm about to put y'all to sleep, but it's entertaining. What? Everybody can't be silly as you, Stacey. You took my silliness away from me. I can't even be silly because you so silly. Oh, see, my wife is on YouTube in the chat telling jokes. What do you call a man that puts the crowd to sleep? Forget you, Stacey. She said Joaquin. Oh, Lord, I hate you. Oh, God, I hate you. Woo! Girl, you got my head itching and you ain't even here. I hate you. I can't stand her. I can't. I hope you didn't find no Benadryl tonight. Nah. I hope you don't get no sleep. You messing with me, man. How you gonna tell a joke in the thread? Oh. Hey, get y'all one of these things called a wife. It ain't for the weak. That's from my guy. He's a comedian, David Arnold. Man, I love that guy, man. I love watching his content. Always give people credit. When you use they always give them credit. But yeah, So this is what we do. See, I'm telling you, when my wife, even when she's not with me, just knowing she's there, man, she gives off a different energy. Just makes me, man, that's my girl. That's my ninja. That's my ninja right there. What was I talking about? Chicken? Yeah. So, what are some more of the things that you all love about your, or what are some of the things that you've learned how to appreciate about your wife or your husband when they're not there? Yeah. And I'm being honest with y'all. My wife had to. She was with. We were together when my last 2 tours in the military. I only did 4 tours. Not only that was enough. Uh, my last 2 tours. So I was away from her for 7 months and 9 months. And I'm telling you, bro, that last tour, woo, that last tour was something else, buddy. That last tour, boy, it was something else. Yeah, it was something else. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that my last tour showed me something. If I can be halfway around the world, well, I'm pretty sure I could probably do some things that I might not get caught. You don't know. This world is real small when you really think about it, and when you really have traveled and know some things and see some people. You ain't. You know, how did I meet you? How did I meet you in Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Germany, some of the Kyrgyzstan, Russia? What? How can I meet you in these places and then I see you in the airport in Atlanta or Florida? But anyway, all the way over these waters, and I was faithful to my wife every day, being approached, just being faithful because it's a choice. Then I come home and people say, "How do you not cheat on your wife?" It's easy. It's a choice. If I didn't cheat on her when I was over there, I'm sure nothing to come back here and let her get mad at me and we get mad at each other and do it there. But that's a comment for another day. We're talking about why we miss our wives. I ain't even didn't go there. That's a whole nother segment. So yeah, I really want to hear some of the people on that segment. But like I said, I digress. So what are the things I miss my wife rubbing my head? Now that I'm bald, I've been bald since what 2009, Stacey, 2009. Yep, 2009. Um, I love when I shave my head every night, or whenever I shave my head in the morning. She always, come by and does, boy, that does something to me right there. I'm like, girl, what do you want? I run through this wall that you went through there. I'm gonna run through the wall. That's my girl. Hey, could y'all please come get my wife off YouTube? Just ooh. My wife says, why does the she says, why does the penis always invite the balls to the party, but leaves them outside knocking? Why does the penis always invite the balls to the party, but leaves them outside knocking? Let me slide down. Go to sleep, Stacey. My wife said because the penis is selfish. I get it. The ball's outside. Oh, I'm sorry, but Stacey, who, man, get her off here. This girl's stupid, y'all. Because it leaves outside knocking because it's selfish. Oh Lord. See, y'all, this is what I deal with. This is what we do when we're sitting up at home. I truly sometimes I tell my wife we ought to get a camera or two and put around our house. And if you all could see the way we interact throughout the night, throughout the day, man, I'm telling we could be up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and we'd be laughing. My daughters are just like, Daddy, why are y'all still up? This is what we do. When you find out what works for you and it's a niche for you, that's it. D. Claude said they cannot get in. Yep, yep. I think when they're out there knocking D. Claude, it ain't meant for them to get in. So, not that way at least. I hate this girl. You're supposed to be asleep, Stacey. Jeez. Y'all see. So let me ask you all this. Just from hearing those jokes from my wife, which one of y'all think be praying the most? Which one of us y'all think pray the most? Oh, that girl is silly, man. And I ask these same questions that you all ask. What in the world you come up with this? What? How did you? Stacey plays the most? Yes, she does. Somebody said she has to pray the most. I like, hey, you know what? It's fun. I like the way y'all looking at that. Oh my God, that girl's Stacey does. She probably does pray the most. That I doubt it. I'll pray over that child. Something wrong with her. But these are the things that I like. These are the things that I miss. I love the fact that we can still get online or have jokes over the phone and laugh with each other. Yeah, unfortunately some people can't be in the same room with their spouse and laugh. Man, that's and just thinking about that, if we start holding on to the small intangibles about marriages that hold us together, man, that's what makes a marriage so beautiful. And not only hold on to the intangibles, um, affirm your spouse when those are right in your face. My wife tells me, "Thank you for this. Thank you for that." I tell her, "Thank you for the simple things. Thank you for this." Some people say, "Well, that's what she's supposed to do. That's what he's supposed to do." So what? Still say thank you. Everybody think about this. Stop just for a second. Think about this. My wife says she does need Jesus. Yes, she does. If you with Uber Eats right now, anybody do Uber Eats or have been to a restaurant, somebody brings you food or delivers something to your house, you might see the Amazon Prime, might be the mail lady or the mailman. When they deliver something to your house, you say what? Thank you. I appreciate it. Some of y'all only know your mailman, mail lady, delivery person by first name. That's it. Unless your husband or wife is the delivery person. But you'll tell a total stranger thank you, but you find it strange or odd to tell your spouse who you've vowed to live the rest of your life with thank you. That's just putting things into perspective. Thank you. I tell my wife thank you for sex. Huh. Psh. Huh. I believe we both want this. Ain't that right, baby? Hmm. I sure do. I'm a girl. Thank you. Woo! It's good. Because we have counseled and coached a lot of married couples who don't have it. My wife and I vow, even if we mad at each other, I need this. We can put our feelings aside. I have never been mad enough, and I wanted to divorce my wife in year two. Going into year two, I wanted to divorce her. Didn't want to be with her at all. Mm-mm. But ask me one time, did I turn it down? No, 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 no. No, I ain't never been that mad. I've never been that mad. Let's put that out there right now. Ain't that right, baby? That's right. Never. She over here. She said it. She sure ain't. We put our feelings aside. Hmm. That's right. And I'm telling you, I did not like her in year two. Year two, I was like, look, this chick has to go. I'm about to be number 3 after though. She can get to number 12. But I tell you what, she better not walk by me and just brush up on me the wrong way. Look, don't be touching up on me. But what's up? Ask her. I ain't never been that. I ain't never been that mad. My wife said, "Now don't get me started." I'm so glad. I am so glad. I am so glad you're not here right now. Oh, I'm so glad she's not here right now. She know I ain't never been pleased. Who? Huh? Hey, baby. Ashley Smooth said somebody working with need a doctor to find some good meds, get rid of them headaches. Where's my wife? Oh, you just coming in? Thank you for being here, T Breezy. My wife is actually back home in our hometown. Unfortunately, we lost our cousin. She lost her cousin this past weekend, and the services are tomorrow. So that's what my wife is. Yeah, I'm just holding it down tonight. If you're, I'm going to go ahead and say this now while I have the attention of everyone. We're having our marriage reboot in Flowood, Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi, September the 17th, 18th, 19th. If you are a married couple in the area of, I don't care where you're from, if you want to come to this marriage reboot, we're going to have some fun. We're going to challenge you. We're going to grow together. We will be, all the information is on our website, www.blendedandwinning.com. Blendedandwinning.com. Subscribe to our page. You can go to the bottom and hit the Let's Chat form, fill out some things, and email us if you need our assistance for anything. But yeah, we're looking forward to it, man. We have up to 40 to 45 couples that can come there. So if you're in Jackson, Mississippi, look, you're in the Tupelo, Jackson, Mississippi, Hattiesburg, coast. We have the hotel is freaking amazing. Yeah, sitting on a golf course, has a lazy river, um, um, pool bar, all that stuff. It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice, and the price all inclusive. Once you get there, you don't have to leave the grounds, and we're going to have some fun, and we're going to grow. I'm gonna tell you how serious it is. You're even going to have a dress code for a couple of the night. Well, I know night one. We're gonna have a dress code. Yeah, yeah. We getting back to being happy married. Big Black, what's up, Big Black? Y'all had to postpone the marriage, man. What's up? What happened? You know what? Jay Lathe is old. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Yes, there are. We are actually providing. We're actually opening up for at least 5. We're actually opening up for at least 5 couples, 3 to 5 couples that are engaged, seriously engaged to actually come to the event. We do because we want you to get a head start and see some of the obstacles that lie ahead in marriages. So we do want to do that. But we do have a singles event, which you're engaged, you're single because you're not married yet. So you go, I'm dating, still single. Um, my opinion. So yes, we are allowing that, but you need to. If you're going to do that, we only have 3 to 5 tickets for those that are engaged. So you need to go ahead and go on the website now and go ahead and secure your location, secure your ticket, and we'll go from there. Yeah. And my wife said, "I'm not nasty. I am not nasty." My wife said he nasty. I'm not. Okay, you say so. But anyway, said what milk companies invent that gave heavy cash? Oh, I don't know if you meant to say that or that's a troll. But if you having my algorithms, go ahead. Um. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The young lady who asked about the engaged couples, my wife just let me know that we only have one slot left for the engaged couples. The other four have already been taken up. So if you want to jump in there and secure that spot, you might want to secure that spot. We're going to have some fun, people. Man, with this, what you see here, our energy in real life, 10 times that. All right, Big Black, let me find this answer. Stacey, Big Black said they had to postpone the wedding. I'm trying to find the reason. If not, Big Black, you may have to hit me in my on Messenger, man. T Breeze, we've been married 13 years this year in October. I apologize. I'm trying to find the answer to someone who we frequent have. Big Breeze, man, you got to hit me in my messenger so I can figure out what happened. All right. Yeah, there are a few people here that truly have met us in person. My girl D. Clark Curry, she was at the Women Empowerment um, event my wife threw back in March, April. So be if you're on our website, you'll get all of our information. Okay, sexy lady. This week has been a little awkward because of everything going on. So if you sent a request to our website, we'll definitely get to you. Okay. Just unfortunately, things happen in life, and we will definitely be picking up where we left off last week. This next week coming up. Okay. Yeah, yeah. We got Montgomery in the house. So talk to me, y'all. Talk to me, y'all. We're on here talking about being away from your spouse. What are some of the things you miss about them? What are some of the things that you hope they miss about you, other than anything physical? You know what I mean. What you say, Stacey? Well, first of all, Stacey, you can go to bed. And I'm gonna tell y'all something about Stacey. Since you're here talking, the sleepier she gets, the more goofier she gets. Yep. The sleepier she gets, the goofier she gets. It's ridiculous. Ooh, I like that. Kimberly Nicole said when her spouse is gone, she misses his smell and touch. All right. Hold on. But coming right up under that, my sexy lady says, I miss the help around the house. But even when he's home, I ain't gonna read that part. Sorry to hear that, sweetie. Hey, y'all need to have some critical conversations. Intentional conversations to talk about that. Oh, Lover Boy says he misses the communication. Big Black says he missed everything. Woo! Woo! Yep, I do, and I'm be honest with y'all. I do miss my wife's jokes. I do. I miss my wife's jokes. Yeah, yeah. Loverboy said, I miss his. He misses his wife cooking and sense of humor. Nicole, our YouTube name is Joaquin and Stacey Loper. If you're on TikTok, please subscribe to our YouTube page. There are a plethora of videos over there that you all have never seen, um, and they're only on YouTube. And when I say videos, there are videos of encouragement, other jokes over there, um, other live streams. So our YouTube name for the TikTok people is Joaquin and Stacey Loper. Thank you, D. Clark. Y'all understand this. As you grow in your marriage, you're going to evolve in so many different ways as individuals that will help the marriage grow. My wife was not this silly. Yeah, my wife was not this silly. When I met my wife, she was well put together, just business type, bougie, woo, bougie. Um, oh yeah, she's finna go to sleep too. My wife said she took a Benadryl, a muscle relaxant, and a Tylenol. You keep on, you okay. You won't be up early in the morning. I know that. Yeah, but I do miss my wife jokes, man. Y'all don't understand. My wife, um, coming straight off her second divorce, had a wall up and had a persona about herself that she was, you know, she wasn't letting down for anybody. And man, I tell you, I saw right through it. Big Black, what's up, Jocelyn? We got Jocelyn in the house. Jocelyn, your man Big Black said, hey to you, sweetie. And I'm saying hey to Jocelyn. Hey, Jocelyn. Hey from Stacey and Joaquin. Nicole, yes, we do have we next year we have our plans to come to North Carolina. But before then, I know we're going to be in Atlanta before then. So our our marriage reboots for this year. Um, September is going to be Flowood, Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi. October will be Nashville, Tennessee. All of our dates are on the websites. And November is Sacramento, California. Man, we're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to meeting people, growing with people, growing together, and having some fun while we do it. Any visits to Texas? Yes, we will be coming to Texas next year. Um, where do you ask? I'm a big Cowboys fan. Yeah, let's go and get. Hey, let me go and say it. I'm a Cowboys fan. Yes, I am. I know we'll be coming to Houston and I think Dallas, but don't quote me on those. But we will be coming to Dallas. Do I miss my wife Bushy side? Um, well, Lacey Hills, I never said it left. I let's let's get something clear right now. You know, some things are just permanent with some people. Yeah, yeah. Some things they ain't never left. Yeah, she, see, she over here. I miss your leg, baby. Haven't slept in well in 2 days. Hmm. I miss you too, girl. I know you miss my leg. All right, Sweetie Fee. She said she's been married 19 years. We need a retreat. When I tell you she'll be 3 days of just some relax, but we're gonna push you into growing. We're gonna be pushing each other, and we want you all to push us too. Yep, Lover Boy. We definitely have a couple trips coming up to DC and Maryland. We have a few friends up in Baltimore. They really want us to come up there and hold a reboot up there. So we're that's our plans for next year. This year, we our kids are still in school. We still have our business to run. So we can't pour everything into um, such a compact time. Everything we do, we want to do it with decency and order and excellence. So if we have to sacrifice waiting to next year to do some things, we'll do that to make sure you get everything that we you deserve, and we want to give you everything that we have. So we want to make sure we plan enough time out, have enough things to plan because we don't want to have to do anything. Oh, we're definitely coming to Big Black. We're definitely coming to New York. Y'all know my wife. My wife grew up in New York, where half her life, half her young adulthood was in New York. So her um pretty much ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th grade years were spent in New York, and her college years were spent in New York. So my wife graduated from I forgot the name of the high school. Was What was the name of your high school, babe? It was some Kids of the Future, something like that. I don't know. I forgot. But yeah, so her father still lives. Her father still lives in New York, and so we do have to come up there and visit him and visit her family. So we'll definitely be coming to New York. That's a shame. People on TikTok asking Stacey to do a joke before she goes to bed over off YouTube. Well, I tell you, y'all ain't woo, instigators. Mm. Well, I'm not gonna ask her to do a joke because my wife did just say, as she finished the cousins, her cousins obituary today, and she said, it did become a bit much today because I think it's starting to sink in with her really, really now. Um, so yeah, but my wife's the name of her high school was School of the Future. I wish I don't think it's in existence anymore. I'm not sure, but I wish I could get a hold of that school because my wife wrote a thesis at the end of that school that they said her thesis was so good they actually shut the whole school down for the whole school to come listen to her thesis. And the thesis was on something that I think I would love for my wife to actually speak on one day, but it was on female circumcision. Yeah, it was on female circumcision or something of the sort. But man, she just told me a little bit about it. But I wish I could find that paper. Wish I could find that teacher that she had. So those are the little things that I think about and I do for my wife. I want to go the extra mile to find those little things that mean the world to her. I can feed her any day. I can feed her every day. But it's the small things that you truly want to. Oh, D. Clark. Sorry to hear that, sweetie. Yep. Stacey D. Clark said she lost her mother-in-law Tuesday. Hey, Big Black, I'm gonna hold you to that. Stacy, Big Black said he up in New York. He's in Oswego, New York. He said if we use a reboot up in New York, we gonna fill a stadium up there. We gonna let y'all too. I'm dead serious, man. That's the type of impact we're trying to make. Man, thank you, Big Black. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's times like this when I know my wife is gonna need laughter more than anything. That these are her moments. She has her moments where she needs to, you know, have her breakdown. Um, but I love the fact that I can still make my wife smile, even in moments like this. Because sometimes you need to smile, even with the tears. Hi from Kenya. Lover boy. I tell you what, Lover boy and Big Black. Make sure y'all inbox me, man. Make sure y'all inbox us. Go to Instagram. Our Instagram name is blended underscore and sign underscore winning. I take that back. Blended underscore the word and underscore winning. Blended underscore and underscore winning. If you go to our Instagram page, you can actually inbox me or inbox us your information. And what I do is I reach out to you by email or phone call or phone, whichever one information you put on there. I reach that out because love to start getting to know you all now, so that if we can make that happen next year, man, we could definitely make that happen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't coming to New York until it thaw out. Man, y'all, it'd be too cold up there. Man, man, nah. I don't like that cold. That cold is cold. Ooh, it's cold up there. I was gonna bring my wife to Niagara Falls like in April, and they were talking about the water was still froze. It's cold. I'm stay down here in hot. This hot as I'm gonna stay in this heat. It's cold up there. Yes, but seriously, it's hot now. Yeah, I know it's hot now, but we already have things planned right now. Thank you all. I know I'm smiling, I'm laughing on here, but I truly want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for all the prayers, for all the well wishes, for all the love. And we pray that everything that we come on here and we talk about it, we say that um, it impacts you all for the better. Yep. Whether it's a laugh when you need it or a cry when you need it. One thing I think we've proven to you all, we'll cry with you. We'll laugh with you, and more than anything, we'll listen to you. Yep, and we love you. We love you for who you are. Our goal is to allow. We pray that you all see the God in us, and it allows you to, you know, make the necessary moves you need to make to get it right with Him. That's our whole goal. Yep, Sweetie Fee, our next retreat, well, the next reboot, like I said, it's going to be in September. September the 17th, 18th, and 19th is going to be Jackson, Mississippi, Flowood, Mississippi. Then in October, we're going to be in Nashville at the Gaylord Hotel, Gaylord Mall, the big mall up there. Yeah. And then we're in Sacramento, California in November. All right, I love you too, girl. My wife says she's about to go to sleep. Thank y'all for being here, and she loves me 3,000. Yeah, she's a marvel, baby. I love you 3,000 too, girl. Good night. Love you. Yeah. She used Iron Man, and I like it. Telling you happy birthday. So we got Tanya on Tanya Alvarez. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, sweetie. Thank you, Katie. Katie Shook. How can you tell your family to keep the negative things away from your family? Just like that. Real talk. Jayla Fayisals. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I apologize. Sometimes you just have to show people that you don't want the negativity around them. Some we love our family so much that we'll continue to go around things that aren't good for us, and I don't think that's healthy for you. Sometimes people need to see you not mind separating from them, and I mean outside family other than your spouse. Start going around them. Yeah, there are family members and in laws that know they can't come around us. Period. We're not better than them, but we just don't have time for the energy you bring. Period. That it's simple. I love you. I love you from a distance. Yep. That's right. In Nashville's the Gaylord Opera Land Hotel. Boom. That's where we gonna be. October. Matter of fact, we're going to be up in October, the week of our anniversary. So I'm giving up our anniversary to be there for the married couples. And we're there to pour out. We ain't there to, if we make friends, cool, but we're there to, man, we're truly trying to challenge married couples, man, to love unconditionally, love fiercely. We're going to have some fun. My wife has already said we're sacrificing our anniversary to build marriages. I said, so when do you want to celebrate our anniversary? We looked at our schedule on the calendar, and she said, well, I guess we'll celebrate our anniversary after Thanksgiving. That's the sacrifice we're making. It is what it is. I love it. One thing we were taught in our leadership courses and from our mentors is if your impact or if your purpose is only impacting you and your household, your purpose isn't big enough. Yeah, we gonna have some fun. What church do we attend? Right now we're actually, since moving to Birmingham, we attend Mountaintop Community Church. Mountaintop, Mountaintop, not mountaintop, Mountaintop, Mountaintop Community Church. That's what we attend. So we're in Birmingham, man. Shout out! I'm always trying to give a shout out to people. Shout out to Pastor Mike Jr. Man, love that cat. Love that cat. Love his teaching style, man. Love his music, man. Man, I pray God continue just to bless his family and his ministry. Yep, to where they're going. I met Pastor Mike back in 2011, man, at a conference up in Cleveland, Ohio, Akron, Ohio. Yep, that's where I met Pastor Mike. Known him throughout the years. I ain't saying he a friend. I don't call him a friend. No, we don't know him like that. I met him, through other people. But to see where he's grown to and where God has taken him, man, he deserves it. Yep. I said that's another nugget, man. Always be in a position um to be able to promote others, man, to thank others, man. Give give honor what honor is due. Yep, he's done a lot for the city, man. Rock City. That's it, baby. Rock City. Thank you, Courtney. Matter of fact, I think Pastor Mike Jr. If I'm not thinking they just opened a new facility, a new sanctuary, man. I can't wait to get out there and check it out. I know it's gonna be crunk. You got it, you got it. Ooh. Yep. So look, it's getting a little late here. My boys have wind down. I hear them upstairs winding down, cleaning stuff up. It's 11:30 Central Standard Time. So I know that means it's 12:30 on the East Coast. Caitlin Jones. Yes, she is. Hey, please, if we get some good information tonight, follow us on our website, www.blendedandwinning.com. Blendedandwinning.com. Terrell Griggs, yeah, we will be coming to South Carolina. We'll be making that North Carolina, South Carolina trip next year very soon. Yes, we will. Man, we have a lot of family in Savannah, Georgia. So that's right on that border right there. We definitely be hitting ATL up very soon. But man, we're just taking it easy for the rest of this year. We still have to be parents. We still have to have balance for our family. Never want to lose sight or focus of that. Nobody comes before them. But I do want to thank everyone for being here tonight. Hey, man, I love you. I love you with the love of Christ. We love you. We love you with the love of Christ. Um, Man, my name is Joaquin Loper, and as you all know, my beautiful wife, Stacey Loper. is not able to be here with me tonight, but she's here with me in spirit. And man, I'm praying for her family, Hancock Guard family, um, for the loss. And man, I pray that her purpose was lived out. And that's what I pray for all of us. I pray that we walk in our purpose and that even when we leave here, we leave an impact on this world that continues to go, continues to drive people in a positive manner. Yeah. So that's what we're about. Love, life, happiness. And all of us can have it. We truly believe any married couple, every married couple, and the ones that are to come can have just as much happiness, if not more, than we have in our marriage. If you're just willing to put the time in. That's what it's about. You got to be willing to put the time in and the effort and the sacrifice. Yep. In marriage, it's about we, us, our. Not me, I, you, yours, mine. Those those adjectives you can leave out. Those are singular. So, with that being said, thank you for the moderators. Thank you, David. Thank you, Taj. My girl D Clark Curry over here on TikTok. Thank you as well. I will see you all later. And as always, oh yeah, D, we gotta have laughter. Laughter, guys, it has to be a part of your life. So until next time, salute. Love you. Love you with the love of Christ. Hey, hooty hoo! D Clark. Bloop bloop. Talk to y'all later, man. Talk to y'all later. Hey, next time I'm on here, I have one more pair of headphones I need to sell to David. So let me know if you know anybody that want them. All right. Love you guys.